need this? I do not. Yay! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome and come on in. It's your girl, Debra Foxx, one of the leaders of the PeriGirls. It is such a pleasure to be on here with you this morning. Come on in. If you would, I'd be so appreciative. Hey, Roxa J, welcome. If you would swipe left, right, up, down, and share with your friends and followers. Hey, Ivan Official, how are you? I would greatly appreciate it. And while you're doing that, before I get started with my little morning message for you, I'm going to make my freshly made juice. Hey, Show Dana, thank you for joining. So go ahead, swipe, invite. Hey, Spiritual Gangsters, how are you, doll? Carly Wormson, you're in the house. Thank you so much. And yes, feel free to tap away at the screen and blast the PeriGirls account with hearts. And if you don't know who the PeriGirls are, we are a women's group, women supporting women. We are the strongest community on Periscope. Isn't that fantastic? Good morning, sweet Pauline. How are you? And we have almost 10,000 members on the Facebook group. Show Dana. Good morning, Chica. How do you become a PeriGirls? By simply going to www.perigirls.com. It is absolutely and totally free. Allow a few days to get approved. Once you're in, get in and check out all the activities we have for you. So go ahead and invite your friends. I'm going to make my juice. It's going to take me 1 minute. All the PeriGirls in the house say whoop, whoop. Here we go. It's going to get loud for about a minute. Want to see what I'm juicing really quick? Got some carrots. Come on in. Whoop, I see a lot of PeriGirls. This is not follow or follow, Ivan. Whoop, whoop. Yes, this is the sweet potato. Come on in, it's gonna be great. Share with your friends and followers. I've got apples. This takes seconds. Hey, Fish Bubbles, thank you for inviting. And Show Dana. I've got a beetroot, a pear, and a big hunk of burning ginger. I love ginger. That's it, I'm done. Is everybody here? Because I'm about to get started. Guys, I try to do this every morning. I've been juicing for 4 years this month. I just realized I had my anniversary. Look at this color, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it gorgeous? And it's so healthy and yummalicious. My blood is gonna be like, oh yeah, it's your birthday. Oh yeah, it's your birthday. I feel good, it's your birthday. This is so awesome, seriously, all jokes aside. All right, good morning and welcome. Boogie Boogie. Good stuff, Deb. New PeriGirl in the waiting room. Woo woo! Yes, Fizz Bubbles. Awesome. Carly, it is so delicious. It's ridiculous. All right. So, I'm going to pour some of this in my special glass, darling. Who says that? Y'all know who said? I don't know where I got that from, but yesterday I was watching E News. And Mariah Carey was on there and she was like, yes, darling, everything's gonna be glammed out in diamonds, darling. I'm like, really? Mariah, go sit down somewhere. Not sit, sat. Hilarious. Everything is darling, darling. All right, so here's my love glass. I'm gonna pour it in here. Yum, yum, yum for my tum, tum, tum. This is so divine, darlings. Great, now I'm stuck. And the rest leftovers will go right into my mason jar for later. And yes, I will drink all of this. The honey's not home, so I'm going to drink all of it. Sometimes my son will drink it too. All right, so check this out. Again, my name is Debra Foxx and welcome. It's a pleasure to be with you briefly this morning. I'm honored that you've taken a few minutes out of your day to spend it with the Fox. Hey, Sherry Fit, how are you? So what was the title of my message? It says, jump and the chute will open. This is going to be short, sweet, and to the point, okay? I'm sure you guys have heard this 5 bajillion times. I don't know why my nose running. Everything happens once I hit the record button. What is up with that? My nose run. Then I woke up with this funky, nasty little something. What What is this? What is this? Lips. All right, we're not gonna focus on that. Had to use the bathroom. Everything was going great, and then I want to hit the record button. All right, back on track. Squirrel. All right, sorry. I've been up since 6 o'clock, sleeping, going back, waking up, and all kinds of things going on my mind about what I want to scope about, just things. And I would get up on my, okay, focus. Jump and the chute will open. Cami Dog Training, you invited followers, you rock. ADHD is real. Adult ADHD is real. All right, jump and the chute will open. So you've heard this a bajillion times. And the truth of the matter is, it will. If you jump, the chute will open. You know what that's called? It's called faith. If you have faith, God's got you, and it'll work. It will always work. When has it not worked out? Is there something you want to do and you haven't done because you're crippled by fear? You're afraid that your chute won't open. It will. We just celebrated Martin Luther King's birthday, and one of my favorite sayings from MLK, which I can't believe I didn't even scope about it, but anyway, it says, you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. You don't. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You know that the next step's there, and the next step's there, and the next step's there. And it doesn't matter how dark it is, but the next step is there. Eventually, the staircase will end, and you will end on something flat, right? Because it's so true. It is so real, you guys. But you have to take the first step. You have to jump and trust that the chute will open. Another great analogy, this one I love too. When you're driving down a dark highway, yes. Is Donna in the black here? Good morning, my sweet Donna in the black. That's my girl. When you're driving down a dark highway, right? And you have your high beams on. You have your high beams on. You know the car with the lights on, you can see up to 200 feet. And you're trusting what you're seeing up to 200 feet. Well, once you cross those 200 feet, guess what? There'll be another 200 feet. And another 200 feet until you stop the stupid car, right? But those lights are providing sight for you to see. It's illuminating those 200 feet for you to see. Am I not correct? Isn't that right? Yes. So don't worry about what's 201 feet, because guess what? The light will be there. Just like the chute's gonna open when you jump. Just like when you take that first step, there'll be another and another and another. You know, this whole concept, I know it's hard to believe, but I used to be a negative Nelly. I was. Hate admitting that, but admittance is good for you, right? And I first got that, I first got that concept back in 2007, December of 2007, I'll never forget. It was the first time I watched The Secret. And I'm gonna just tell you this. I almost know The Secret verbatim. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Say a quick prayer. Do the best that you can do. Leave it in God's hands. And if it's for you, it's for you. Just trust and believe and have faith. And know that everything happens when it's supposed to happen. Okay? And for whom it's supposed to happen. So I watched The Secret back in 2007 of December. I've watched it countless times. I've read the book several times. It's so highlighted and the pages are so marked and folded and crinkled. I've embedded every concept. I can hear Bob Doyle in my ear. I can hear Lisa Nichols in my head. I can hear someone reading Martin Luther King's taking the first step with the staircase message. I can hear it. You read something long enough, so many times over and over, you start to believe that. I've told you guys that before too. So that's why it's very important that you are careful about the words that you use and the things that you're saying, because there's power in the words that you're saying. The more you recite them, the more you believe them, good or bad, positive or negative. You have to believe. It's important for you to believe. I believe. I've been hashtagging I believe for the last 4 years. Just like for 10 years, I used to say I'm depressed. And it was so dumb. I would just say it and not even realize what I was doing until eventually, I guess I did become depressed. My poor husband had to deal with that for 10 years. Like, really? Who does that? You got to be careful about what you're saying and the words that you're putting out into the universe. They'll come back and bite you in the butt. I am the boss. Today, now, forever, for the rest of my life, I am the boss of me because I choose to be and I believe. Words are seeds. Good or bad, when you water them, what is it going to bear? What kind of fruit? Rotten fruit or good fruit? I was saying my poor husband would come home and, hey, honey, how was your day? I'm so bummed. I'm so depressed. What happened? Nothing. I'm just bummed and depressed. Who does that? Why do you do that? Who does that? That is so stupid. I could punch myself in the throat for having done that to him for 10 years, but it's done. I can't go back. I'm just so grateful that I'm no longer like that. And if you are that person that is so negative and just spew negativity, it's time for you to flip the script, flip the switch, flip something. Boo. Flip it. Because words are powerful. Jump and the chute will open. Take the first step, the next step will be there. Once you've crossed those 200 feet in your car, another 200 feet will appear because you have your high beams on. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Are you living or are you existing? Which one? I'm living. I'm not existing. You're existing if you're living paycheck to paycheck. You're struggling to make ends meet because of fear. You're afraid to take the first step. You're existing if you're in a job that you can't stand and you dread going to every single day. You're existing, you're not living. Let me tell you something. Thank you, guys. Living is a beautiful thing. The money will come. The money will come. I've had it, I've lost it, I'll get it back. I'm not worried. It'll come. Right now, I am living. And I'm living because I'm doing what I love. Yes. Yes. Jump. The chute will open. You guys have an amazing Thursday. Thank you so much for hanging with the Fox. I left and started working from home until my dream is also to support. Yes. Yes, Cheryl Fit. Ooh, almost spilled my juice. Gloria, I would have been hot. You are welcome. Lydia. Lord, Lydia. Oh, I might have to get off here. Lydia, you got to tune into the... I'm gonna shut this down and I'm gonna start another scope. Y'all gotta come back and watch. It's your girl, Debra Foxx. Follow me at Debra Foxx. Just as it's written in the title, I'm conducting a seminar in Biggs. You got to take it to the next level. You got to take it to the next level. And you can do it as long as you believe. If you believe, we believe. And even if we don't, it doesn't matter. You believe. Love you. It's your girl, Debra Foxx. Remember, your dreams are what you were meant to be. What you are is what you settled for. Peace.